What's up, guys? Calisunsetgaming with you again. We are on to the next episode of our FIFA 22 Road to Glory with Sunset City FC. Last time out wasn't that great for us. 2 wins out of 5 games. Not the way we wanted to be starting our campaign in League One. But we need to move on. More league games coming our way, as well as a cup game. And also, you guys find out the result of if I take the Northern Ireland manager's job or not. So let's get to it. So 7 games this month, 6 league games, 1 cup game. Charlton Athletic introduced us into the month. We need to start getting some wins together. We're at the right end of the table at the moment, but I feel with this league, it can easily start to slip away from you. Obviously, I know that we've made a lot of changes to the formation. I'm still sort of tweaking. I don't know. I don't know what I need to do. I thought the formation that I had last season, the 4-2-2-2, was lit. I thought it was set, but we're not. And whilst I'm talking about the comment section, what I will also do is mention the subscription button. Make sure you hit that, as well as turn on all the notifications so that way you get an update every time I release a video. A lot of you guys that are subscribed to the content are missing the content, and most of the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed yet. So if you're not subscribed, just click it. It's that easy, right? It means I can put food on the table. And when I say food on the table, I don't really mean food. I mean like cans of energy drink and cigs. So the first game of the month is a game against Charlton Athletic. It's got to be a game that we play. We have to play this. Charlton Athletic currently sitting 5th with 20 points, whereas we're 7th with 19 points. Both played the same amount of games. Big opportunity to climb the table. Let me show you guys the lineups before we kick off. Charlton Athletic going for a 5-3-2. They've got Morgan, Dobson, Gibley in midfield with Washington and Stockley as their strikers. We're going for a 4-3-3. Like I said last episode, we're pulling in those wingers, just making it a little bit more tight for the opposition at the back end of the pitch. Tarragona, our striker today, he's going to have more support. Andrews and Richardson. Richardson's just settled in so well to that central attacking midfield position. He's got to play. We've got Brown, Collins and Baker as the midfield trio. Payne, Smith, Fagan and Poole make up the back 4. Charlton Athletic to kick off. Straight away we've nicked the ball off them. Collins. Plays it out wide. Easy for the keeper. Offside anyway. Come on, boys. I need a bit of life from you today. Brown to Collins. Bombing forward. Look at that straight. Hey, ref. Come on. Let's cut that out straight away. I'll be having none of that. Awful tap from behind. Yellow card. Lewis Baker, 33 yards out. What are we saying? Fingertip over the bar. I didn't even expect it to be on target, but keeper did well to move across goal. Ball in from Collins. Oh, it's a good header. Over the bar from Richardson. Saiter. Oh! We've got him pressed in. We've got him pressed in big time. Brown in midfield to Baker. Richardson. Back to Baker. Collins on the edge of the area. Baker tees up. Off the crossbar. There's the Baker we know and love. Pinging it from range. Look at the swaz on that. Cannons off the crossbar. That's great. Vasquez cuts inside. Well read by Payne, and Collins clears. Andrews, bit of space. He's going to make a move. Plays it through to Tarragona. Lofted over. No foul? Snatching the ball. And our counter-attack begins. Tarragona's come deep for it. Another yellow card. Oh, it's his second. He stops him. Get off this pitch. You don't deserve to be here, boy. Big changes from Charlton Athletic. We've got them under the cosh. Come on, please let me just score one free kick. Baker stepping over it. Oh, it's off the post. Half-time whistle goes 0-0. Just not able to. There's no final product. Again, second half begins. Sunset City to kick off. What I will say is that Tarragona looks a lot more settled than what he has been in previous games, you know. He's much easier to control, not as sloppy on the ball as he was. There's going to be a lot of pressure from us this half. We need to take advantage of it. Richardson, ball in. It's cleared by Charlton Athletic. Fagan picks it up. Baker to Payne. Tarragona's there. Oh. Brown. Nearly dispossessed. Cuts inside. That's great. That's not... What is that? Morgan. Pass is intercepted, fortunately. Andrews gives it to Brown. Brown spots Richardson's run. Ball across the face for Aspas. He's too slow. Payne to Brown. Richardson saved. Back out to Collins. Andrews! Yes! It took us the full game to do it. That is a big 3 points. Oh my days. Andrews run, look at this, just from the edge of the box, runs. Marker does not follow him. Easy in the end. Andrews over the bar. Final whistle goes though. You can hear the crowd now. Big 1-0 win. Just that was borderline abuse. We just had their pants down for 90 minutes there. You know what though, right? If we're in a position where we could actually finish our opportunities on goal clinically, we'd genuinely be a force to be reckoned with. We really would. Just have a quick look at the notifications. I just can't deny Andrews. He's been playing out of position ever since we started this career mode. And to me, he's been one of our most impressive players. I think there's a spine to the team. And that's Fagan, Smith at the back, Collins in midfield, Andrews and Richardson. Like, to me, they're the core of the squad, you know. And I just love them all. They're just ballers, all of them. As you guys will remember, last episode, I gave you the chance to decide if we take on the management offer from Northern Ireland, the place I was born. I don't really have an affinity to them. It's just, you know, I was born there. Apart from that, I don't really follow them. I sort of class myself as English because... Long story. I'm not going to bore you with the details, all right? I never really manage international teams, and when I do, it is only ever for England. So for an opportunity like this to come up from Northern Ireland, You guys have spoken, said I should just go for it. Let's do it and just see if we can qualify for the World Cup or the European Championships. It'll be a laugh, won't it? We'll have some fun, right? Look at this, by the way. Bailey, currently the clean sheet leader in League One. 5 clean sheets in 12 games. Conceded 10 goals. Okay, that's maybe not great, but look at clean sheet leader. They're just breaking records daily. Let's have a look. Wells is just wondering if he's got the opportunity to be involved in our next game. I'll think about it. And Farmer's saying that he's feeling much better. He is a big player for us, you know. So, yeah, we'll see if we can integrate him into the squad as well for today's game. Game against Stevenage. Stevenage playing their first game of the Papa John's Trophy. I'll play this one as well because we didn't play the first game against Carlisle United. So what we'll do is we'll play this one and I will show you guys the lineups before kickoff. After, you've got to see this fantastic bit of reporting. And that is me accepting the international role. Look at that. Even got my own shirt, Sunset number 1 on the back. Big things going to be taking place, I'll tell you that. Sunset City FC versus Stevenage. We're going for Bailey in goal with Payne, Smith, Fagan and Farmer making up the back 4. Elliott is stepping in for Baker. We've got Brown and Collins making up the rest of the midfield. Andrews, Wells and Tarragona in attack. Stevenage going for a 4-2-2-2. Interesting. They've got Reeves and Taylor as the central attacking midfielders with Reed and List as their strikers. Sunset City FC to kick off against Stevenage in the Papa John's Trophy. We're at the Boulevard. It's pissing it down with rain. We're not bothered. Played out wide. Ball in. Cleared by Fagan. That's good. Wells. Quick 1-2. Love that. He's beating his man as well. That's great. Wells with the opportunity. Plays it across the face of goal for Andrews. It's 1-0. It's as easy as that. Wells taking the opportunity to play with both hands. Just that bit of pace. Blistering. Goals, goals, goals. How do you like them? How do you like them? Goals, goals, goals. I mean, the keeper nearly... the keeper nearly saved it. Look at that. Just drills it into the ground. Oh, keeper, they got his forehead on it. Elliott quickly out from his feet. Payne, bit of space out wide now. Ball in. Andrews on for Collins. It's 2-0. Demolition derby has begun. I thought Andrews had knocked it too far. Just straight into the path for Collins, who was waiting at the back post. Smashes it at the keeper. 2-0. One of them. That is a great knock-on. Taylor to List. We doubled up on him. Get rid of it. Brown. To Elliott. Collins. Farmer. Finds Wells. Tarragona. Oh, it's 3-0. Just tiki-taka. Tiki-taka. Oh, you want tiki-taka? There it is. Free of charge. Look at that. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. Should we just play 2-touch for a bit, boys? Hey, 2-touch, yeah? 2-touch, yeah. Score from it. If you want. if you want to, boys. It's about time Tarragona got going. About bloody time. That's a great ball to Wells. Tarragona gets it and gives it to Collins. Collins will turn his man. Collins in on goal. Oh, he's straight at the keeper. Spicy. Half-time whistle goes. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. Second half begins. We've made a few changes. We've taken Brown off. put Baker on, but he's not playing in the central defensive midfield position. We're going to bring Brady on as well for Andrews. Straight away, we carry on the second half like we ended the first. Coker. That's a great ball to read. Blocked by Smith. Farmer sees it out. Just gather it. Oh. I was expecting a quick clearance from him then. Quick passing. Saved by Bailey. He was equal to it. Oh, wow. Saved by Bailey again. Just trying to get it clear. They're all over us at the minute. Another corner. Collins. Try to get something going. Hold on. Saved by Bailey. What was that? What was that little fucking pooper scoop he did there? Not having this. Just out straight away. No. Wells did have a good first half. His clearance is scuffed straight into the path of Daly. They grab a goal back. Infuriating when I concede a goal like that. Full-time whistle goes. 3-1. The fans go mental. Tough slog, but what am I talking about? Tough slog. We leathered them. Second half was difficult, don't get me wrong, but you know, first half we just put the game to bed. Wells was barring that cock up that led to the goal. He had a brilliant game. So, you know, he's an old dude, but he's still showing that he's worth being in the squad. So I like that. I like that. Let's have a look at these notifications. Just tell Farmer I'm glad he's back in the squad. Thanks for giving me a great feeling. Great job. Played really well. That's the good thing about him being on a sporadic contract as well. He's not going to be expecting to play all the time. He's got a low rating, but, you know, as an impact player, look at the performance he's just had. That's brilliant. Don't get me wrong. I know, I'm fairly sure Stevenage are a team that are still in League 2. But, you know, a win's a win. And we did it really convincingly. Probably the most convincing win we've had this season so far. Can you believe it? This episode just gets better and better. We've got our first game as Northern Ireland boss. We're against Finland. Let me just have a look at the table, right? Look. I'm sorry, but I've come into the job and we're top of the group. And look at those teams, like Spain. Okay, probably will leather us. Hungary, Austria, Finland. They're all scalps that we can take for sure. I mean, I haven't even looked at the squad yet, so not too sure about that. I'm going to play this one as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look through the team. I'm going to see what sort of players that we've got. And then we're going to play against Finland. I'll be honest, guys. I've gone through the squad off camera. I ain't I ain't that confident. We're going to keep the formation as it is. But oh my days. Finland have got the same formation as what we have. We've got Southwood in goal, Ferguson, Cathcart, McNair, Evans and Lewis as the back five. Dallas, Thompson and Norwood in midfield with Lavery and McGuinness. Is that right? What I will say is this is a good opportunity to actually see what it's like for the international tournaments on FIFA. Over the years, the international tournaments sort of reached a peak and then they've dropped off completely. Multiple kits not being in the game, multiple teams not being in the game. Even though the competitions are sponsored, the overall look of it just isn't that great. Finland to kick off. Northern Ireland playing in a green that looks very similar to the colour of the pitch, so... Offside early on. I'd love to say that it was deliberate, but it wasn't. Thompson, he'll have a dig. Oh, wow, Lavery in a goal. He smashed it wide. That was shite. Boys, come on. Just get it on target at least. Jensen plays it to Kamara. Pookie. Oh, it's a good goal by a player I can't pronounce. I'm not watching the replay. If you want to watch the replay, rewind the video, right? But, yeah, it's that easy for him. Just some quick passing at the edge of the area. Shot across the keeper. Chasing the game early on. Red? I love it how already that's how I'm relying on winning games. Just hoping the opposition get a red. McNair. That's a good... Somebody... That's fine. That's fine. 1-0 down at half-time. That's okay. Game's not over yet. If we end this game with a draw, I'll be happy. Oh, God. Not when you give the ball away like that. Kamara. Just Muslim. No, maybe not. Jensen. Arlo. Thompson will intercept that pass. That's great. Charles has done well. Moves past his man. Just tried to get a ball through. Kamara's done well to get back. McGuinness. Ferguson. Dallas. Oh, too many of them back. Pulled the trigger way too late. That's a great ball for Pookie to latch onto as well. Look at that shot. Look at it. Just think. Going to bring on Boyce. I mean, might as well. The game's gone to absolute doggo, really, hasn't it? Full-time whistle goes. It's a 2-0 loss to Finland. That is tough. That is so difficult. God knows how they've got 4 points, because this formation is just an absolute no-go. Definitely something we're going to have to work on. So, guys, the next game is a game against Swindon Town. This is a game that we're going to sim. I'll quickly just show you guys the lineups that we're going to go with just before we play them. Sunset City FC versus Swindon Town. We're going for Payne, Smith, Fagan and Farmer as a back four. Baker, Brown and Collins in midfield with Andrews, Richardson and Duke as our strikers. Got Swindon Town lining up as a 5-3-2 with Grego Cox and McCurdy as their strikers. 3-0, Duke getting a double and Andrews scoring as well. Again, a high amount of shots, high amount of chances and high possession. We've absolutely dominated Swindon Town, which I'm a big fan of. Next game is a game against Wigan. This is another game that we're going to sim. We're going to go for Payne, Smith, Fagan and Farmer as a back four. Elliott is going to be stepping in. Elliott is going to be stepping in for Collins, and Baker and Elliott are going to be swapping round. So Elliott's the deep midfielder, Baker and Brown in central midfield with Holden, Richardson and Duke as our strikers. Holden hasn't really played that much for me this season, so just see how it goes in this game. We've got Wigan Athletic lining up with a 4-5-1. They've got Humphreys and Lang as their partnership up top. 4-1. Holden scores 7 minutes in. Cousins and Lang make it 2-1. Humphreys makes it 3-1. And then he makes it 4-1. Devastating, but what a huge loss that is. Humphreys just on a riot. Quick look at the notifications. You've got a message from Holden. Okay, I mean, Holden scored last game, so well, let's give him another go this game. Game against Morecambe. Morecambe going for a 4-3-3. They've got McDonald, Abika, Ganua as their strikers. We're going for Elliott, Collins and Baker as the midfield trio, with Holden, Tarragona and Richardson as the strikers. 5-0, what a way to bounce back. Holden scoring twice, Collins scoring twice, and Tarragona sealing the deal in the 87th minute. That is how champions bounce back, guys. I don't know if you know this, but we're going places. All right, look at that. A 4-1 loss turned into a 5-0 win. Morecambe don't know which way's up. Yeah. Hi, guys. Don't know if you can see, but 100% board confidence. What can I say? Sometimes it's just natural. Natural ability. You don't see that. That's not bounded about lightly. Okay, so that means that I'm sort of a big deal. Okay, screenshot it, put it up on your wall, kiss it before you go to bed. 100% board confidence is like a myth, and I've achieved it. Holden's happy that he's still getting the opportunity to play. You know, he's scored in every appearance he's been involved in from the start, so good on you, son. Newport County is the next team that we're going to play. Payne, Smith, Fagan and Poole make up the back four. Baker, Brown and Collins. That trio in mid. It's getting dangerous, getting saucy. I like it. Holden, Andrews and Aspas are making up the trio up top. Newport County going for a 5-3-2 with Bennett, Upson and Wilmot in midfield. Collins and Greenidge up top. 3-1. Holden with a double. Giving it one of them. And they scored first. Again, dominating on possession, more shots, more chances in on goal. You know what? I think all I needed to do is just give the time for the new players to settle. We're starting to hit our stride. Holden he's gonna kick Andrews out the team at this rate. Got a transfer offer for Smart from Doncaster for 200. You can go. If you want to go, you can go. But even the papers are picking up on his quality performances. We could be on the verge of something incredible here. And I'm recording it. I can't believe it. So we need to submit our squad by the 4th of November. I tell you what we'll do. This is something that we'll cover in the next episode. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you turn on that notification bell. Next episode, we're going to discuss the international team, Northern Ireland, in depth, just to see what sort of players that we can go ahead with, what sort of players that aren't involved in the current squad can be involved in the current squad, see if we can make any changes. We're definitely going to be making changes to the formation, so make sure that you don't miss that. Looks like Smart has been sold. Jonathan Smart has signed personal terms with Doncaster. Looks like Smart's gone to Doncaster. His agent has agreed personal terms with them. 280,000 means we get 190k added to the budget. A worthy trade-off, I believe. He's not really. I can't really see him climbing back into the squad now. He was all right for us last season, but you know, cheerio. Last game of the episode is a game against Cambridge. This is a game that we're going to sim, just because what we want to try and do is hit that target for players that have come in from the youth academy from the previous season to be played in this season. So we'll take advantage of that. Hopefully we can pull it off. A 2-1 win. Holden scoring again. He scored again. What are we feeding this lad? O'Neill scores for Cambridge United. Holden and Collins score to make it 2-1. We keep our winning streak going. And Holden, He asks to play once, and then it's like, we can't take you off. So there we have it, guys. We come to the end of October, and what a month it was. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are on managing Northern Ireland, and if there's any players that I should try and get into the squad. I appreciate you guys checking the content out. We're flying, all right? Road to Prem. We're going to do it. There's no bones about it. I'm hyped after this episode. Thank you for checking the content out, guys. I appreciate it. And as always, I will see you guys next time on Calisunsetgaming.